Platinum X here again with Stranded Deep. That's it. Got confused on the game for a second. Trying to finish maxing out my crafting so that when I deconstruct, I get all the materials back. So if I destroy this raft base right here, I'll only get 2 barrels back, not all 3. So I went ahead and made an anchor, made a canopy, made a couple more sections of my clay dock there. I'm building a clay boathouse, not just a dock, but it's going to be a pretty big area there once I get all the clay farmed. What I'm going to do right now is craft the gyrocopter. I've got a couple of potatoes farm going here, and so I've created my fuel still or whatever. Yeah, fuel still boiler, and you put potatoes into here to make fuel. It takes a jerry can to craft this thing, but then what you do is you take another jerry can and see it's 100% fuel now. So now that I've got a full jerry can of fuel here, I'm going to go ahead and craft the gyrocopter, which I've got all the parts over here. Alright, so a gyrocopter, let's go ahead and pin it. And there is a trophy for this too, is why I started the video here. Where is it? Vehicles. It's this last tab here on vehicles. Alright, so we need, well, there's so many parts here. So 2 frames, one for that, and then a battery for the cockpit. Oh, there was some batteries right there. Oh crap, that figures that would happen as soon as I start trying to do this. I'll dip in the water here. Okay, so let's craft the frame and then craft the seat. Alright, so we got the frame and the seat, then the cockpit. Alright, let me just stay in the water here a little bit more. That should be fine actually. I'm going to pull this thing up out of the water here. Come on. It's not letting me move it until I guess I complete it. That's annoying. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the motor. So what we've got here is none of those. One of these. One of these. And one of these. Alright, there's the motor. We already got the cockpit, and now we just need the blades for the rotors. So another battery and another frame, or what are these things called? Just vehicle part. Oh, dude, did that just bug? Just a vehicle part. And there's another battery, okay. Now, you really don't need to loot all that stuff when you're scavenging these wreckages. You only need like one of each part. 3 of the parts, the one that I was calling frame, is really just says vehicle parts, and then 2 batteries, I believe, is in total. Yeah, 2 batteries, 3 of those parts, and then 1 of each, the filter, the fuel, and the fuel pump, I think it's called, and then the motor. So, because, I mean, you only need 1 helicopter. I mean, you can craft as many as you can find the parts to, but you only need 1, right? So, but what I mean, I loot everything just to empty the ship so that I moves my counter as far as ships scavenged, because it won't count until you loot everything off of the ship. And in some cases, I've gone over before in previous videos, where in some cases, because some containers could be swallowed by the environment, especially with ships that are half sticking out of the reef out there, the cliff. You know, there'd be a ship sticking halfway out of the dirt. And then other times too, you know, even ships closer to shore, some of it could be buried under the dirt, and there could be containers buried that you can't get to. So sometimes you just can't get that ship scavenged to count. There's the Oceanic DaVinci. That is the trophy for crafting this gyrocopter. And now that I've crafted the gyrocopter, I can fuel it. And now it is fully fueled. Jerry can is empty. Now I'm not going to go anywhere without more fuel. That's why I've got all these cans stocked up. And what I'll do is I'll stockpile my fuel before I, you know, like start using the helicopter instead of my raft to go to islands. But still, my crafting is not maxed out. So this is... Now there could be an update that has changed it from the last time I played this. All I remember is last time I played it, once you completely max out your crafting, and as you can see, crafting is the one on the bottom. It looks like it's full, but it's still saying I'm 6. There's 7 bars there, 7 squares. But yet when you go to your crafting menu, down at the bottom it says current craftsmanship level 6. So max will be 7. So it's still not, you know, I don't know why it's taking so long. It's really, I hope it's not bugged. This game is still really buggy even after all the updates and the years it's been out. Still pretty buggy, you know, in some cases. Could go ahead and start building me a little shelter up here, a house, an actual house, not just the clay is for my boathouse. And it'll be like 2 stories with a little helicopter landing pad up top. But it's going to take a lot of clay to finish it. So I could go ahead and start building a wooden, you know, using planks and sticks to build, you know, a house up here on land. You know, up here maybe on this little hill right here. So maybe if I start building here, maybe I'll go ahead and finish maxing out that. And the whole reason I'm waiting on that to max is, let me just go ahead and rest. Once it's maxed out and you deconstruct anything that you built, you'll get 100% of your crafting material back. And one of the things it's a trick I use to repair my refined axes, is the planking table. The planking table requires a refined axe, planking station, not table, plank station. You can see there it requires a refined axe. Well, a refined axe it's taken 0.5 percentage each hit. So if I get it down to 0.5, one more hit will destroy it. But if I use a 0.5 condition left to make the table, when I break down the table and the axe drops on the ground, it'll be fully repaired. Or at least that's how it was last time I played. But I don't know how many updates there's been to this game since. I know there's been at least, some, because it used to take two PP plants to make an antidote. Now it only takes one. You can still see aloe salve still takes two, and I think even the breath boost only takes one as well. So again, that used to take two. So again, I know there's been some changes since I last played. So hopefully, again, well, I mean, I've already shown where it's showing I have 6, not 7 crafting level. So once that maxes out, I should be able to deconstruct things and get 100% of my material back. There's one thing about my dock here too. Once I got out to there, it wouldn't let me put one here. It kept showing up red. So that's why I moved it back to here. So I want to deconstruct all this and move it back to here so that it's just straight and not, zigzaggy. And again, this is going to be the foundation for the boathouse. Alright, so anyway, thanks for watching, like, and subscribe, and make sure you stay alive now.